Testing. Testing. Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome back to our live streaming session. We'll be starting our live streaming sessions, and we'll be also starting our Discord group. So if you're really interested on it, remember to join our Discord group for now, because in our Discord group, I already mentioned that we'll be giving out free reports. Even though the report is a little bit long, to be honest, but we'll be also giving out reports and stated that what's our view of the market, what's our thought, what's the perspective of the trend, momentum, and timing. Later on, I will be also giving out some sample for you guys to look through what is it all about. Okay, so today we are definitely looking to do shorts. Doing longs on dollar index. So we have been giving out trades on GBUSD and EURUSD. So definitely just keep on doing shorts on these two pairings, such as the GBUSD. We have been doing shorts from here. Expectation that the price will be going back to this area, even though it's about 30 pips, not that much. Even though it's not a really big movement comparable to gold market, as I already have a lot of comments saying that led me to do some analysis on the gold market, but we can know that the gold market has been a really big movement recently, and right now is actually slowing down. So yesterday we have been giving out a short positions right about here, expectations that the price is going lower. Yesterday we haven't doing a live streaming sessions because we having a gathering outside from my friends' sites and doing trading together. So I have been doing shorts from 57 this area. So I have been doing shorts on 57, and my stop loss is a bit far, to be honest, because I was expecting that the price is actually giving us a really strong downtrend movement. So that's why I actually giving out this in not so sure when, but I do think that if you think that the price is actually wanted to go lower, entry level, you can say that the better you get, the better the take profit it is. But from what I can see right now is that if you do think that the market is actually going through a trend, momentum, and timing as well, I don't think you can actually just like quite picky about the entry level. So for example 407 or some sort like that lah. So overall we have been doing shorts positions around that area, expectations that the price is going back to the lower sides and reaching back to this lower sides, to be honest. So I think yesterday our top TP area is maybe around here. I guess it's about 4014, around that area. Not so sure, but at the end we didn't really close around that area because I was expecting that prices even go much more lower. So at the end we just close around here, about 10 to 100 pips around that area. Not that a big of deal. It's about 100 pips around that area lah. Okay, right now the gold market momentum is actually sliding on, so it's actually showing us some signs of it, to be honest, if everyone do really notice about it. As I mentioned on my reports, today our reports has been already mentioned that it's quite likely to see that the gold market will be forming a ranging level in the next couple of days, especially the CPI data is wanted to announcing on. So I was speculating that the market is actually forming a ranging level. To be honest, I don't think the market will be going that much higher, so it's probably going ranging at well, and the volatility perspective is actually also slightly reducing, so it's quite highly to see that the market will be giving us some big movement in the meantime. So everyone need to be buckle your seatbelt and wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow we'll be having a really big news, that is the US CPI data. So the US CPI data is actually a really big news because it's its estimations to pre-announce like last week, if I'm not mistaken. But because of the U.S. government shutdown, so they have been delaying the announcement from the CPI data to this week. So overall, we can see that this week will be having a really big movement. To be honest, I do think that this downtrend momentum is actually what we call this downtrend momentum is actually what we call the CPI move. I'm actually thinking that this is because the CPI data is a really big deal. So one of the big investors will be closing out their positions, and after that we can see that the market will be forming a ranging area until the data has been announced. This is my thought about it. So to be honest, I do think that the market will be definitely forming a ranging area. That's my case, and this is my thought about it. Okay, so remember, if you do really want to have this kind of first-hand information about what's my thought, what's my trading strategy, and so on, remember that we'll be keep on doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 8 to 9:15. So we'll be doing live streaming sessions almost every day. So yeah, I think not I think today we have been giving out our report saying that the gold dollar index is probably going ranging area. I was thinking that the market is actually going ranging area from here. So here do really give us some good idea about it. So you can see that the market is actually breaking through and going back. So the first thing of my thought is that the price might be reaching through some kind of ranging area from here and going back towards this area. But until now, the price still maintain above. So quite likely to see that the price is going back to the higher sides in the short period of time. Okay, so in the meantime, let's see on the gold market. The gold market momentum is actually weakening down. So probably going a ranging area, to be honest. So let's see some support and resistance from the what we call the gold market. Okay, so the gold market, I do expect that the price might be breaking lower. To be honest, I do think that the dollar index is likely to break this low. Yeah, I do think that the price might be breaking this low and forming some kind of resistant area. So let's see. Okay, so I'm expecting that the price might be breaking this low. So let's see. This low should be breaking out any lower. So I'm expecting that the price will be breaking this low. Probably breaking this low. There's a chance, I guess, breaking this low. To be honest, I don't think that the market will be continue going higher. So best case scenario, I think the price might be reaching through here. If the price really reaching through here, I think it's actually a really good entry level. So here is actually a really good entry level that everyone can get about it. So here. One's 4061 around that area. 4061. Yeah, I do think that it should be around this level. Probably. Yeah, I think that the price should be forming some kind of ranging area from here. See what else might be happening. This is my thought about the gold market. Gold market today should be slightly to go a ranging level from now. So if you wanted to do some trading I do recommend to try to do long on the bottom sides, especially on silver as well. So we can see that silver is still maintaining above. So doing long positions from here and getting back to the top side is actually a really good chance. And for the GBUSD is also the same thing as well. We do expect that the price is likely to go back to the lower sides as well. So remember, if you do really like our content, please remember to give us a like and subscribe, and do remember that we'll be keep on doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 10 to 11 sorry, from 8 to 9:15. Okay, so yeah, I do think the price might be swiping lower from here from what we can see. Okay, so right now we'll be sending out some of our reports, so letting you guys know what's our reports all about. So this report I will be doing every day, even though I do think that some people don't really appreciate about this one because it's actually a really big I mean it's a bit really big a burden to watch it all from my perspective, but here it is. We do really giving out, this is the reports, so I will be mentioned about it. I will be giving out this reports every single day from Monday to Friday. It's daily basis and telling you guys what's my thought about the market. So you can't really find this kind of informations out there. I do think about it. It's not quite often people do rather to giving out this informations. It's not quite likely to see it as well, even though it's a big burden to watch out 15 or 14 pages. But I can guarantee something about it. You can do really get some insight about the market. For example, you can know what is happening on the market, what is the trend, what is the momentum, and lastly, and what is the timing. Okay, so as I mentioned before, every single day I will be giving out. So I will be listing out what sections we'll be talking about it. So usually the first sections I will be talking about what is the market happening. So for example, why we can see that the stock indexes, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and gold, and all the financial pairings has been going higher, and what is going on, what is happening, what is the sentiment gauge about the market, and what is really going on. I think this is the most important part. Our source and our informations mostly is from Wall Street journals and from the main supplier like Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg. Those kind of people will be those sources we are coming from them. So you can see that this information is legit, and you don't need to subscribe or some sort for now. So you can actually get it for free, and what is really important from the news. Okay. Next thing, we also saying that what is happening from the China economic situations. This is the old daily reports, but this is usually we'll be talking about what is going on, what happening, and what is the key things that we do really need to bear in mind of. And we'll be also doing the summary versions, like for example, why we can see that the gold market has been dropping off, even though that I do think mainly is because the CPI data it's preparing to announcing, so people is stacking off some of this information. So this is my thought about the market to be fair. But anyway, I do think that this is also one of the biggest news. Meaning by that is that I do think that the market do really realize that the what we call the Donald Trump has been giving out some informations about the market and meeting with China and some sort. This has been giving out a really good source about the market situations. Okay, so this report will be giving out every single day from Monday to Friday, and giving out what is happening, giving you what is the thought about the market and what is happening in summary. So if you do really feeling lazy and don't want to watch through this whole article, if you do really feel burdened about it, you can actually just watch this one for summary. Okay, but if you do wanted to have much more details about it, you can actually just go through every single thing so that you can actually get some insights about it. So what is going on and what's happening. So next part will be also giving market events. So I will be giving out my thoughts about the market, what's is definitely going to happen this Canada CPI data, and what is my expectations and why we are thinking about that. And this is also talking about the Canada Consumer Price Index, what will be affecting on the financial markets. Like for example, if this data is higher than expectations, what we can do, we expect the CAD pairings going higher, the Canada stocks indexes might be going lower, and also the gold market might be going higher as well. So this is actually the summary of, this is actually talking about this one. I'm actually preparing to giving out another informations, but that one will might take some time, and I do wanted to give it out on the big news. Like for example, the NFP, CPI is much more relevant than these two data. So the bigger the data, the more affected on. So I was actually planning to do another form of source of informations, but yeah, let's see how it turns out. So the next is I do think that the most important part is the market analysis. So letting you guys know what is really going to happen, the market analysis, telling you guys that I mean, sorry, lagging, huh? Not so sure why, but definitely is lagging. Let's see what's the big issues about the lagging. Yeah, it's a bit lagging. Shit. Die on me. Do you think the Wi-Fi it's a bit slow, I guess? So making the whole environment is a bit lagging. Is it? It's a bit lagging. Shit. Die on me. So making the whole environment is a bit lagging. Okay, so overall, this is what we do thought about it, and the next one will be usually talk about the gold market, what is going on and what is happening, and what I mean, sorry, the most important part is the market analysis, what we talk about, what we do expecting on. Like the first one, we'll be giving out informations about the volume profile analysis, talking about what we do can expecting on, what are the trend of the market, and letting you guys knowing that what can we do about it. For example, if we do know that the dollar index is probably going lower, we can actually do a lot of trading. Like for the GPUSD, we can actually do shots on the price and so on. Even though right now I think the market is probably going a ranging area from the GPUSD and EURUSD is actually slowing down from here, so it's probably forming a big ranging area from now, so it's not really ideally to trade. But anyway, we do expect that the GPUSD to go back to the lower sides, especially that the market momentum is quite strong. Okay, so later on we'll be also giving out some of the informations on the dollar index and others as well. So okay, so going back to the reports, we'll be always talking about the first, usually we'll be talking about the reasons behind the dollar index to going higher, and the second thing we'll be talking about the technical perspective of the markets. Like for example, right now the market has been breaking through, and we do expecting that the dollar index is continue going higher, and we'll be also giving out this area. Okay, so a lot of people do really ask me about how do you use this thing. Okay, how do we use this thing and how do we can actually get to use of it. To be honest, this thing is actually for you to know what is the trend of the market. So volume profile is actually the one of the things that you can know that what is the trend of the market. So this one is actually predetermined and letting you guys know the trend of the dollar index. Even though a lot of people do think that just giving trend of the market. That's too simple. But as I mentioned, if you do really wanted to be on the winning sides on the trades, you definitely need to know that what is the trend of the market, what is the directions of the market. So trend is the most important thing. Either you are trading, scalping, swing trade, or any day trading, I do think that what we call this trend perspective is actually quite important to be success in trading perspective. So next, I will be also talking about the VI hash, POC, and VAL, those kind of areas, what you need to do to get this thing. So this is actually giving you an area about the market, and I will be also highlight on the the three keywords telling you guys that okay, right now the dollar index is actually going higher, so we are actually expectations and calling everyone to do long positions about it. So this part, okay, so this overall part is actually telling you guys what's my expectations on the dollar index. Okay, so what is sorry, not what's my expectations, is what's my expectations of the trend of the market on the market analysis on the volume profile. So remember, if you wanted to get this one, it's actually for free for now, so you just need to join my Discord group so you can actually get much more informations rather than this one. You can actually get more like for example, like the market analysis and also the London sessions, Asia sessions, and also the New York sessions analysis as well. So this one we also talking about the gold. So usually we'll be talking about the dollar index first. Next, we'll be talking about the gold market. So what is happening on the gold market? So I just analysis from the dollar index, because if we do know that the dollar index is going through a trend, we can actually trade a lot of things, like we can trade GBUSD to do shorts, we can do shorts on Euro USD and anything else. So I do think that dollar index is actually a really important factor to be trading on. So that's why I have been putting out this perspective on the from the dollar index. So the next thing I will be analysis on the gold market, letting you guys know what's my expectations of it. Usually we'll be using the volume profile and letting you guys know what's the trend of the market. So this part is actually letting you guys the trend, because our reports is mainly focusing on three things: what is the trend of the market, what is the momentum for the market, and also what can we do about our timing. Okay, so trend, momentum, and timing. So volume profile is actually indicated saying that what is the trend of the market. So this is actually what you can see. So the next is actually the momentum. So for example, volume footprint, letting you guys know what is happening from the past yesterday. So I do think that yesterday, this one is actually a past report. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 21. We have been updating the latest versions on our Discord channel, so you can actually just get inside and you can get it for free for now. So usually we'll be posting it, so you can actually watch it for now and see how it goes on. So this is actually the momentum part, letting you guys know what is the momentum from the market, what is really happening from the 3D versions of the candlesticks. So volume footprint is actually a 3D versions on the candlesticks, letting you guys know much more details about it. So this is also, we'll be talking about the details about the what we call the momentum of the market. So usually we'll be telling you in the end is what we do expect the bullish momentum will be slowing down and so on. Next thing will be momentum sites. Momentum sites, we are actually using a much more simple technical perspective. The momentum of the So the next part, we actually use a much more easy technical. So you can see that is actually what we call the momentum. So RSI, MACD, and also ADX, and using trend line to predict and expect what is the momentum of the market, letting you guys know what can we do our position. So as I mentioned, trend is the first thing, because once you do decide the trend is the correct trend, you actually have 50% winning rate on your sites. This is my thought about it. Another 50% is what is your expectations, and do you think that the momentum side is actually going weaker? So you don't really get it what is the momentum sides. So this is actually really important. So remember, momentum is the second part. And the third part is sentiment gauge. So letting you guys know what is the sentiment right now. Is it bullish sentiment, or is it what we call, is it bullish sentiment, or maybe is it some sort. Okay, so this is actually really important as well, giving you a really clear idea about the market. And lastly, we'll be also giving a range of you guys to try to trade of it. Okay. Okay, so this is actually really important as well, giving you a really clear idea of the market. And lastly, we'll be also giving a range of you guys to try to trade of it. Okay. Quite lagging. Yeah, I think it's quite lagging. Okay, so the summary, if you do really lazy to watch out this everything informations, you can actually watch the what we call if you can actually watch this trend, momentum and the timing perspective, the summary versions, and I will be also giving a meter what we can expect. So the neutral momentum is actually neutral, the trend is actually up, so you can actually use a much more conservative way to do trading. And this is a summary versions, what is the indicator about, what we can try to do about it. So this is actually giving you the ideas about what is the what we call the technique indicator that we are using on it. Lastly, we'll be also talking about the company and also my descriptions. Okay, so usually this is what we do provide and giving you a really rough idea what is happening of the market. Okay, so if you do really interested on it, remember that we will be keep on doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday, and every single day we'll be doing live streaming sessions as well. Okay, so right now I do think that the market is definitely forming a ranging level from now lah. Seems like the market is actually forming a big ranging level. Definitely is happening from the Euro USD and also the GBP USD perspective. So overall, my expectation is that the dollar index, it's definitely I'm thinking that the dollar index is going higher if you are asking me for now. So let's see the dollar index. Okay. So let's see from the dollar index. A bit lagging. Not so sure is it the internet lagging. Yeah, the internet seems like a bit slow. A bit lagging. Not so sure is it the so I think it's lagging. Probably it's the internet problem. Shit. I think it's the internet problem. So it's actually lagging at the moment. Damn. Disconnected again. Shit. Yeah, I think it's about the internet. Shit. Camera site. Shit. Need to. I think next time I might need to buy a webcam so that will be much more suitable. I think I might need to buy a webcam so that will be much more suitable for live streaming sessions. Buy a webcam so that will be much more suitable. The internet is actually really lagging. Not not a really good suitable. To be honest, I do think that dollar index won't be going that much lower from my perspective. And gold market will be definitely keep on going on the higher perspective. So let's see. Gold market is actually forming ranging level from here. And I do think that the price is actually reaching back to the lower sides. Was thinking the price might be going back to this low. But right now seems like the market is actually reaching back. price is actually reaching back to the lower sides. Was thinking the price might be going back to this low. Uh, what the fuck is happening? Okay, let's see. Shit. Why suddenly so lag? Fuck. Dollar index. Seems like dollar index. Right now the trend is not on our sides. Do you think the price of the what we call the dollar index should be forming? I think mostly the financial product will be forming a ranging level from what we can see right now, especially on the dollar index is also facing a major resistance area on the above, so slightly forming some kind of ranging level from my perspective. But I do recommend everyone to try to do shorts. I mean, do long positions for the dollar index. So this is my thought about the market. So let's see. Yeah, I do think the price is actually showing slightly to slower sides from the dollar index. So this Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So yeah, I do think the price might be reaching back towards on the lower side. So probably reaching back to the low and see what is going on from here. So yeah, should be reaching back towards this low and see what is happening. Okay, let's see. Do you think price might be reaching back towards this area from what we can see? Yeah, probably forming a ranging level and see how it turns out. GBUSD is definitely reaching back to the ranging sites. If the market didn't really go through some kind of what we call a trend, definitely it's not a good signs of forming some kind of ranging. For now, Euro USD is also forming ranging, so I don't think today we can do much about it. But definitely, if you're asking me, I'm thinking that gold market is definitely going back to the top sides. So you can actually do long positions if we do think that the market momentum is slightly to slow down. So I don't think we, yeah, I think we can actually do long positions from here. I do think we can actually do long positions from here and do see something from it. But today, definitely it's not a really good trading day from my perspective because the market's not that strong. It's actually slowing down, but definitely you can actually try to do long positions and see whether or not you can actually get back to the top sides. Here is actually a really good spot from a ranging level. So let's see whether or not you can actually get back to what we call here, or maybe even higher from my perspective. I do think that there's a percentage chances that the price might be going back to this level. So everyone need to be aware of it and remember that we thinking the price might be reaching back towards this higher level. Okay, so yeah. Shit. my GPSD, I think mostly hit our break-even point. But damn, didn't really expected that. But who knows the market? Because markets happens every single day. So yeah, we can't really do much about it. Almost hit our TP area 1 to 2, but in the end we just hit our break even now. Yeah, nothing we can do about it because overall we do think the market trend is going lower. But from here we already quite some sense is that the market might be forming some kind of ranging level. So yeah, we just hit our break even point for now. So let's see. Okay. So remember, if you're really interested on joining us, remember that we'll be doing live streaming sessions from now, and we'll be starting from 8 to what we call 8 to 9:15. So right now, I do think that the gold market will be definitely reaching back to the top sides, and see whether or not we can actually get something out of it. The price really holding on it, breaking through. So doing long positions from here and getting back to the top side is actually a really good information. So okay, seems like dollar index is actually forming some kind of ranging level. Let's see how it turns out. But to be honest, I don't think that the dollar index is definitely keep on going lower sides. Okay, so remember. So give us a like and subscribe. Okay. Seems like dollar index is actually forming some kind of ranging level. Let's see how it turns out. But to be honest, I don't think that dollar index is definitely keep on going lower sides. Okay, so remember. So give us a like and subscribe. Let's see. Okay, so right now will be expectations that the gold market is going higher. From what we can see from here, we're now forming a ranging level, and the momentum side is, yeah, is actually quite a good place to do long positions from here. Putting stop loss, yeah, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. It's definitely a good way to do long positions from here. Expecting that the gold market it's definitely going higher and reaching back towards from this top sides, so everyone can actually play I mean make a key see what is going on. Euro USD is definitely forming a ranging level because of price breaking through and forming back some kind of big supporting level from 0.718. So expect that the market is forming this ranging level. Okay, in other words, we are actually telling you guys about our reports. So remember, if you're really interested on it, remember that we'll be doing our reports every single day. So it's actually a really good information for you guys to try to get it. Okay, so yeah, remember to witness it. Okay, as I mentioned, this report will be doing every single day. So the first part, second part, third part, and overall this analysis part is telling you guys about what is the whole market situations and what's my thought. Even though my thought is not 100%, it's actually giving you key ideas about what is happening on from the market perspective. Okay, so just now we have been already mentioned about how we identify trend. So the trend part, we are actually using the volume profile and anyway, the volume footprint is also telling you guys about the momentum of the market, and also the momentum indicator will be also indicate what is the momentum of the market, and the sentiment gauge, and also the trading range boxes as well. So overall, this is what we'll be doing every single day, and giving you a heads up, if you really do interested on it, you can get it for free, even though seems like right now not much people is interested in it, but I do think that in the future there's a huge demand of it. So remember, if you wanted to grab of it, you can actually get it for free for now. Just join our Discord group and you can actually get much more informations. Like for example, today this afternoon we are already expectations that the gold market will be forming some kind of ranging level from here. So you can actually watch our Discord group. We have been saying about this one. So telling you guys about what's my thought about the London sessions, what is probably happening. So I'm writing here saying that gold has been remaining consolidation phase, but breaking through a short-term upwards momentum, and here I also saying that exhaustion pattern has been forming, so minor pullback could be occur. So I already mentioned this, minor pullback is might be occur and forming back and forming a ranging level. So it's actually quite legit, and you can get it for free. You can just join my Discord group and see how it turns out. We'll be giving out for free for now. I don't think right now we can do much about it, to be honest, because I do expect that the market will be forming a ranging level for the FX pairing. In the beginning, I was do expect that the GBUSD will be going back to the lower sides and maybe reaching through this area, but seems like it's probably forming to a ranging level. So it's probably not a good time to trade for now if you are using my trading methods. So this is, I think this week, if you are trading shorts on Euro GBUSD, is actually a good investment. So from here, we do give out a really strong entry level. But right now, I don't think it's actually giving out some kind of movement. So dollar index is definitely forming back. Gold market, yeah, I do think the gold market will be definitely going higher, but not that. I don't think it's going back toward this area. It's not quite often to see the price going back. So remember, we'll be keep on doing trading and see how much can we get about from it. Okay. Whoa. Didn't expect this, but momentum is weakened, so price do really have a percentage to show a ranging level. So let's see. Okay, so I don't think today we can talk much about it, but we'll be keep on doing and see how it turns out. And overall, we'll be keep on doing live trading and live analysis from everyone else. Okay, so remember, we'll be keep on updating and letting you guys know what is going on and what's our expectations for the markets. Okay, so remember, if you do really like our content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. Do remember that we'll be keep on doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 8 to what we call 8 to, whoa, quite lagging. Okay, so let's see. But yeah, I think we'll be ending our live streaming sessions for another 4 minutes. So overall, today we'll be talking about the dollar index is forming a ranging level. Gold market will be definitely going higher. Silver market is also definitely going higher. And the crude oil market is going higher as well, expecting that the price is definitely reaching back. And GBUSD, to be honest, I was thinking that the price is going lower, but from now, I think that it's much more often to see a ranging level for now. It's a bit hard to trade if the market is going ranging, from my perspective, okay? So I think that the market is a bit hard to trade at this moment, especially the market is going ranging level. So Euro USD is also the same thing. GBP Euro USD is also going ranging level. So nothing much we can do about it, to be honest. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, seems like the market situation is a bit slow. So it's nothing much we can talk about it. But remember to follow our Discord group, okay? So our Discord group will be definitely keep on updating to you guys and letting you guys know how can we treat and how can we do analysis and get some result of it, okay? So yeah, try to get much of it. Okay, so we'll be ending our live streaming sessions for now. So remember to give us a like and subscribe. And overall, we do expect that the gold market is likely to continue going higher because the trend is actually starting out, forming some kind of balance area, price breakout from here, showing some kind of uptrend momentum, and didn't really show some weakness from now. So it's actually quite good to do long positions, and speculations that price might be the highest might be going back to 4160, this area. So yeah, thank you for everyone joining, and do remember to give us a like, subscribe, and follow us, and give us some support out of it. Okay,